I know what you're thinking. Paula, did we not just see a video of you in this exact same outfit, setting, hairstyle? And the answer is yes. Our trusty channel director, Rosalia, and editor, is going abroad for vacation, and it's gonna be harder for her to edit and post stuff, so we are pre-filming because we are committed queens and we want to be consistent with our videos, and sometimes that takes a little bit of pre-filming. So don't think I wear this outfit every single day. Don't think I sit my ass on this chair in this backyard every single day. I do, but like, don't think that. This literally was filmed 30 seconds after the last video. Now, this is another, yeah, you guessed it, plot twist with Paula. And we're talking about dreams. So, I am a big fan of dream journaling, but here's the thing. I don't like to keep a physical journal, and I don't suggest anyone actually do it, because maybe it's just me. I'm slow at writing, and I feel like by the time I started writing things down, I either got tired because I'm like, ugh, this dream's way too long, or I would forget things as I was writing them. So my suggestion, if you're trying to keep track of your dreams, is send a voice memo to your friends. Since we use WhatsApp a lot, we are constantly sending each other voice messages. Send voice memos of your dreams, or just record memos of your dreams. Or I use a lot of voice to text for typing, so just talk into your phone and have it write down what's going on. And then if later you want to keep like a nice journal, copy it through nice and pretty. You can go through your own little dream analysis. I'm honestly thinking of doing it, but I think it should be an afterthought, not how you should be tracking the dreams in the beginning. Now, let's talk about one of my top 3 scariest dreams, and I like to call this the Bayoki dream. So, if you see me looking off camera, it's because I sent a very long text message explaining this dream to Sydney and Rosalia. Now, Rosalia's acting brand new, saying she doesn't know this dream. And she's like, I'll just wait until I see the story time. But I sent him a long message, so if I'm looking, it's for clarification's sake. Basically, I was at school, and there was a new Japanese design technology teacher at our school called Bayoki, and he had created a new 3D printer that could 3D print absolutely anything. And he was basically the hot goss at school. That's what everybody was talking about. All the teachers love him. They're all like seconds practically. Tea. But yeah, everybody was obsessed with him. And he like brought with him these students from Japan that already knew how to use like the software and the machines for his 3D printer. And they had this workshop on on the machines and how to use them. And I like was part of the workshop with another DT teacher that I do know. And she was like, yeah, like, you see, this is the Bayoki machine. This is everything that it does. And I'm like, wow, that's so cool. And as I'm there, some kids from my grade came in and were stealing either parts of the machine or making things with the machine. They were just stealing. They're stealing shit. Don't steal. Don't steal, guys, because it's not good. They started stealing things, and I was like, yo, I'm like not gonna tell anybody because snitches get stitches, but like I wasn't gonna steal. So I was just sort of like, yo, I'm gonna walk away from the situation. And as I'm walking away, a friend, an acquaintance from school was like, oh, Paula, like, are you going to the science fair? And I was like, since when do we have a science fair? He's like, yeah, Bayoki, one of the new things he implemented. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll go to the science fair. I guess it's required. And I go down to the theater, and for some reason, a lot of my family from like Dominican Republic is there in the theater for the science fair. and just a lot of my family in general, which I don't understand why they would be there. And it was like a very non-traditional science fair, so just like a projector was there and we were sitting there, and it pretty much like passed like immediately. Like I don't remember what the fair actually was. But as we were leaving, I was with my aunt and my cousin's kids, and her youngest kid is a pain in your goddamn tush. This kid is a rambunctious as hell, and he's like being annoying, like, Paula, come on, like, I wanna go. And Bayoki comes up to me, and he's like, Paula, did you hear what happened in my classroom? And I was acting brand new. I was like, what? No, what happened in your classroom? And he's like, oh, some things were stolen. And I was like, oh, like, I hope you find them. I had no idea. And my cousin's kid is still just being annoying as hell. Like, can we go now? I'm tired. I'm hungry. And Bayoki just sort of, because like he was like a very tall man, he sort of glances down and he says, he's God incarnate. And I was just like, what? And my aunt, who doesn't speak English, she's like, what does that mean? And he says, oh, it means God bless him. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. It means you think he's the next like coming of Christ. And I was just like sort of like freaked out, so I was getting ready to walk away, and he's like, oh, Paula, could you put this in the lost and found? And I was like, sure, because like I just didn't want him to put like a curse on me, so I was doing whatever he told me. He's like, can you put this in the lost and found? It like belonged to, like, it was some stuff that kids had left behind when they stole. And I was like, oh yeah, sure, like I'm heading up there anyway. So I give my aunt the kids, and I'm like, I'll be right back, let me just drop this off, because like I said, the last thing I want is to be on Bayoki's bad side, because he's creepy. When I got up there, I was looking for somebody from like my grade, or that I knew, to tell him like, yo, Bayoki's on to you guys, like watch out. And literally I could not recognize anybody. Did not recognize anybody. But so the car's there, and they're calling me over like, Paula, hurry up, we're gonna go eat. And I started jogging over to the car, and I physically see myself and feel myself jogging, but I'm not moving. I'm not getting anywhere closer to the car. And I'm freaking out at this point, and I start telling myself, like, you know what, Paula, just, okay, steps, try to just take individual steps, like one foot in front of the other. And what was happening, what felt like was happening, was that I was actually moving, but I was moving way too slow to honestly accomplish anything. And I was just like, pull up, put one foot in front of the other, and I was so confused as to what was happening. And I looked over, and Bayoki's staring at me, like just like staring dead at me. And I'm just like trying to get to that car, and I'm not moving. And I remember that like myself, like, because I always have like my dream self and my me self, and my dream self was like just trying to walk, and like my me self was like, girl, move those feet, and my dream self was not doing it. And my me self got so freaked out that I physically moved my legs to see if I still could. Like, I woke up shaking my legs to see if I could still move my legs. Like, that's how creepy it was. Like, fuck Bayoki, that was not cool. I didn't steal your stuff, and I took the stuff to the lost and found. Like, the least I deserved was not getting a curse put on me. But that's it for this story time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Ooh, what is my hair doing? I'll tell you what my hair is doing. There was a flood 2 days ago, cyclone season, humidity's off the charts, and now she's poofy. Like, there's at least 7 bobby pins holding this back to control it, and now she's got a mind of her own. That's off topic. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out the playlist with all the other plot twists with Paula's, and make sure to check out all the other girls' videos, because, like I always say, they're really funny. got a lot of love for them. So, bye guys. Hope you enjoyed.